Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here at Shanna Sweets. I'm so glad you can make it. If you watched my video last week, I told you I'd be recording this in advance and premiering it tonight. And so you're seeing this at the premiere. If you have any questions, please feel free to make comments. I'll be checking it probably while this is airing live. Depending on how loopy I still am. I'm having my teeth worked on in the morning and on this day, and I'm having it with an endodontist who is giving me some meds to help me relax beforehand, so not really quite sure how long they'll last. So I may still be really groggy by the time this is airing, who knows. So I hope you guys had a great week. The weather is supposed to have warmed up hopefully by the time this is airing, because it's been really cold right now when I'm recording this. Other than that, everything is going great, and I hope it's going okay where you're at and the weather is improving. This is the last week of celebration, so if you haven't received your celebration items that you've wanted to get, make sure that you place your orders this week, because February 28th is the last day of celebration and it's gone. So all those wonderful stamp sets and of course that paper, it will be gone and we won't be able to get it anymore. So, and on the chance you want to join and get in on some of the free paper, you get all these 3 pieces packs of paper to join my team, and some of the other wonderful goodies for being part of my team, which you're welcome to message me about if you like. Please do. That also, as of course you can join anytime for $99, but the extra goodies as part of celebration will be gone February 28th also. If by chance you want to get a friend to go in with you and you place an order over $300, there is that free punch set that is available as a hostess gift. But I do have a really cute card that I want to make for you today using the sweet ice cream. You can get it as a bundle, although right now, I believe till the first part of March, the punch is not available. So the bundle aspect is not possible, but I'm using this stamp set itself, and I'm making a popsicle, so I don't need the punch for what I'm doing. So let's get right to it. Here we go. All right, we are going to use sweet ice cream, and we are going to make this cute little card using this popsicle. And then I'm using the DSP, which is the ice cream paper. So this paper has multiple things, and it's got some ice cream, but it also has popsicles. And I actually have already cut this out. Also a whole bunch of different popsicles on one of the DSPs. And I've cut them out, and I'm making some swap cards. So this is one of the swap cards that I'm making for an event that I have. So let me show you first how I'm going to make the popsicle itself. Okay, so I am using 2 tones for my popsicle. Sorry, I'm hitting my thing. So the popsicle itself comes in I guess top and bottom, and I'm choosing to do the bottom in the darker tone, and I'm going to stamp it first in Calypso Coral. So I'm doing it on some Whisper White. And then I'm going to do the top in Petal Pink. Now, you can line these up. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap because I kind of want that to be like my highlight. So, as you can see, I kind of left a gap right there. Okay. And I guess this stamp, it didn't, right there it didn't, but that's okay. Now I have just another piece of paper that I was using as a scratch, and I guess it doesn't really matter, I'll just get another one. So I'm going to put a piece of scratch paper right there at the bottom of my popsicle, and then I'm going to take soft suede, and this is kind of the stick, and I'm going to take the stick there, and then I'm going to take, this is like what fills in the stick, but I'm going to stamp it off once, and then I'm going to fill it in the bottom part. All right, so that way it gets that. So then I have that, and then you can take your scissors and trim around it, okay? And just trim right around. Like that. Okey-doke. Oops, I'm gonna leave my soft suede out. Then I have a die from Stitch So Sweetly, and I'm going to take my Happy Birthday, and I'm going to stamp that right here at the top of it. Okay, and then I have with sprinkles on top, and that is going to go right underneath my Happy Birthday. Okay, and that is all the stamping that I have to do. Oh, no, it's not. I take that back. I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper right here, and I'm going to take a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 of Whisper White, and then I'm going to take my Calypso Coral and one of my blending brushes, start off on the side and come in, and I'm just going in on the side, trying to do more on the edge and then lightly on the inside. I'm going to try to blend that so those little marks kind of smooth out there, okay? And that is my trying to blend it. And then if you want, you can take some more ink on there and kind of do the edges a little more, and that'll make the edges stand out a little bit. All right, and then I got some sprinkles, and I'm going to stamp them here on I'm only going to stamp it on the right side of the paper. All right, then that is all my stamping. I have a card that is, it is actually, let's see, 9 inches. So it's 9 inches scored at 5 1/2. And we're going to put this layer here that we just blended on the inside with our sprinkles going to the outside. So that way, that is what we see. Then I'm going to take a piece of 2 1/4 by 4 of soft suede, and that is going to go right here on the little flap. Then I have a piece of DSP that kind of looks like a waffle cone. That is going to go right there on our soft suede. And then I'm going to take the Seal Plus because it's stronger. But I want to make sure that I only do so about where my Y is at. Okay. So just like that. Now I'm going to take one of my popsicle here, add a little bit of wet glue, and it's going to, don't let it go past your card there, okay? Or down below. And then take a couple I'm going to take a small popsicle there, and then I'm going to take another one with a dimensional. And I'm going to put that one up on a dimensional right like that. And there we go. That is our card. So there I have 2 birthday cards ready to go for my swap. I hope you enjoyed this card tutorial, and I hope you will join me. Hopefully the next week I'll feel better from my procedure. Thank you so much for joining me today. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.